So my friend Laura and I went to the California Academy of Sciences today. I lived in San Francisco for 3 years and never once went to the Cal Academy of Sciences. It's in Golden Gate Park, by the way, so I walked by it many times. But my main question was always, is it really worth it? It's like $35 for a ticket, but you can actually get a discount. You can get like $3 off. So, I mean, it doesn't knock it down that much, like 32, if you take public transportation. I don't know how you document that. Maybe you show them like your BART pass or Muni or whatever. But Laura actually has a museum membership there. So she gets to go whenever she wants, and every time she goes, she can take a friend in for free. So first, I just wanna like walk you through the things I saw so you can see like what is even there in case you're unfamiliar with the Cal Academy. I didn't actually realize the extent of things that they had there. There was like just a massive, massive aquarium area. It's a frog. There were freaking penguins. There were all kinds of like exhibit type things, you know, the typical museum stuff where they try to demonstrate like scientific concepts in like a kid-friendly way, because it's an all ages museum, so like kids should be able to understand everything as well. Whoa. We also went to a planetarium show. We saw Dark Universe, and I have like some clips of us walking in, but once you're in there, it's no photography, no video, nothing. But it was really cool. There's like this huge dome screen above your head, and it's projected above you. So it kind of feels like you are moving rather than the screen, because it's like so immersive. By the way, narrated by Neil deGrasse Tyson. Excellent. So that was super fun. It was only like 15 minutes long. And then we went to the living roof. Hey!
We're on a living roof.
Like we're on the roof of the museum and it's alive. The roof is good. I don't know. And finally we rushed our way through the rainforest. This is an indoor rainforest. So the rainforest is in this like globe and there's like multiple floors. So cool. That's from the living roof, you guys. Just casual. It's hot in here.
It is, because it's the rainforest. It's the Amazon.
So this was actually a super quick trip. Like we had 2 hours in the museum and it felt pretty rushed, especially with the planetarium show. So the planetarium was my favorite part, so I'm not gonna say like don't go, but be aware that it takes more than 15 minutes from start to finish, like the time you get in line, blah, blah, blah. That took up more time than expected, so then the rest of the museum was pretty rushed, but I thought it was really cool. They had like that albino crocodile, giant turtles, like trippy looking jellyfish. They do penguin feedings. Unfortunately, we weren't there during the penguin feeding, so we couldn't see it. Yeah, I don't know. It was just really cool to see everything. They definitely have like a decent number of like taxidermied animals or just like replica of things. And then they have like this earthquake exhibit I didn't even get to go see. And the taxidermied stuff I wasn't like super interested in, but everything that was like alive in there, in the rainforest, in the aquarium. That aquarium is freaking massive, you guys. It's like the majority of the experience. That's why there's so many freaking clips of fish in this video. And like just like random stingrays when you walk in. Like, I don't know, all the living stuff in there is so cool. So for that, I think if you like haven't been to a zoo in a while and you're kind of craving that like cool science perspective, I say it's worth it. However, I would say give yourself a good 3 hours, especially if you want to do the planetarium. The reason it's not fully worth it, like the reason I sound semi-hesitant, is because there are so many freaking kids. And I had expected that, and that's kind of a huge reason I hadn't gone before, is because I always thought that the Cal Academy was geared towards children. And while I was there, I definitely didn't feel like I was in a kids museum. Like, I felt like it was for all ages, like genuinely, but there were a lot of kids there. And so they're just loud, and they're like with their classes. So sometimes there's huge groups of them, and it was a lot. So it was like really overwhelming, but I would love to go back to the California Academy, especially on Thursday nights. If you are in San Francisco on a Thursday night, I bet it's worth it to go in there because there are no kids. It is, let me look up the name. Oh, that's simple. It's just called Nightlife. So it's from 6 to 10 p.m. every single Thursday night at the Cal Academy. It's for people who are 21 and older. So that sounds right up my alley. They sell like really overpriced drinks. It's only like $15 to get in because the drinks are so overpriced. Probably like $15, something stupid. And just have a good time in the museum with no kids there. That sounds pretty freaking awesome. But if it were any other day of the week, to be honest, for me, it's not super worth it. So that's my opinion on this whole thing. You know, just kind of figure out what's right for you. If you have kids, it's probably super worth it. The kids there looked like they were having the time of their lives. Really interactive, fun. It's like gonna wear them out. The food there is not crazy expensive. We actually didn't eat there because we didn't have time, but I looked it up and you can get like a sandwich for like $12 or $13. I know that sounds like a lot, but it's like a hefty thing. So you'll have to decide for yourself, but for me, I'd say it's worth it when kids aren't there. That's the conclusion. I hope you enjoyed watching this video, and I will see you guys in a couple of days. Okay, bye.